I'm Pastor Mark Frith, here for another ministry moment to help your ministries move forward according to God's will. The season of Lent has long been a treasured opportunity for Christians and congregations to renew their devotion to Jesus and reflect on his life, death, and resurrection. Today's video is the second of 3 videos where we're suggesting ideas that might inspire practices and spiritual disciplines for the season of Lent. In the last video, we shared ideas for things you can give up during Lent and why you might consider such a practice. In this video, we will consider the Lenten practice of adding activities and behaviors that will bless yourself and others beyond measure. If you advocate for people to give something up for Lent so that they might be reminded to take time to look to Jesus, the author and perfecter of their faith, what do you do with that extra time? Well, how about adding the discipline of reading Scripture? Maybe you want to encourage one another to read through the Passion narratives as an individual or family. Consider how that might make for a more vivid reading of the Passion in your midweek Lenten services or on the Sunday of the Passion. Secondly, consider encouraging members to add a simple mission experience, like volunteering at a local food shelf or volunteering at a local school. Just as Jesus came not to be served, but to serve, so adding this kind of experience could be a great reminder of Jesus' saving service to all mankind. Third, like the first, encourage the actual discipline of reading a devotional booklet during Lent. Most of us in our congregations provide that resource for our fellow members, but we may not reinforce the content or the practice when we gather on Sundays or Wednesdays through Lent. So use this season to help fellow Christians practice daily devotions during Lent so they can apply that throughout the days of the rest of the year. Fourth, encourage your members to choose one person or one family that you will pray for and interact with during the 40 days of Lent. Maybe this is an individual or family who has fallen away from weekly worship with the church. So send them encouraging notes, maybe not every day, but frequently. Serve them. Maybe bring them a dessert once or twice during the season. However, you might want to know if they gave up sweets for Lent. Maybe you want to share a meal with them instead. Invite them to your home. Now, there is a practice that has fallen away, people visiting each other in their homes. Now, the whole point is not that you are just adding something during Lent, but you are adding meaning and value to others as well as yourself. And fifth and finally, try to add a story-making component, like we've suggested before. Ask people to share their experiences in extending themselves in one or more ways during this time of additional disciplines. You could share some of these gleanings during the season of Easter, that season of the resurrection, and how Christ has raised us up with him now to be a light and an encouragement to others for the sake of Jesus. As you plan for Lent and the Lord's Passion, we're here to help you. Connect with your LCEF District Vice President or email ministry.solutions@lcef.org.